Welcome to another YouTube video guided writing session. Now a few weeks ago I did these fully loaded sentences where I went a little bit insane and over the top and threw lots of skills into one sentence. Last week I started to break it down. I had to look about dropping an idea into a sentence. So for example, with Stan climbs the hill, I could have Stan, comma, who had been training for weeks, comma, climbs the hill. So I could have Stan, who had been training for weeks, climb the hill. Now today I'm going to look at fronted adverbials. So I'm going to have an adverbial phrase or word at the start of a sentence to tell you how, when or why. So I've started with the sentence, Stan climbs the hill. So firstly I'm going to go, how did he climb the hill? So I'm going to go, maybe he was quite nervous. So I could have nervously, or I could have a phrase, I don't have to use an ly word, I could have full of nerves. And I'm going to go for that. So I'm going to have full of nerves. So notice this is a fronted adverbial, so I'm putting the adverbial phrase first, full of nerves. Now to join my phrase to the rest of the sentence, I'm going to put a comma. And now I can copy the sentence. Stan climbed the hill. If you wanted to, you could describe the hill and add a bit more detail, but I'm just going to focus on that one skill of adding a fronted adverbial. So I'm going to keep with Stan climbs the hill every time. Full of nerves, Stan climbed the hill. So I've told you how he did it. When did he do it? This morning? Yesterday? I'm going to go with this morning. So again, I write my fronted adverbial first. This morning. Now to join my fronted adverbial onto the rest of the sentence, I put my comma and then I write down my sentence again. Stan climbed the hill. Full stop. I might have to slide up to show you the next bit. There's my when. Why did he do it? Why did he do it? Oh, he could be going to the well. Maybe there's a well at the top of the hill. To get to the well, or to meet his friends, or to sled down. To get to the well, and then there's my comma, there's my fronted adverbial, and then I just write Stan climbed the hill. Full stop. And I have done why. So I've told you how he did it. Full of nerves, Stan climbed the hill. I've told you when he did it. This morning, Stan climbed the hill. And I've told you why he did it. To get to the well, Stan climbed the hill. Now it's your turn, and I suggest you do this maybe with a parent or a brother or sister, so you can have someone to help you do this. Could you come up with 3 sentences for Susan crossed the playground by adding a fronted adverbial and comma before the word Susan? So could you tell me how Susan did it, when Susan did it, and why Susan did it? So Susan crossed the playground. Come up with an idea, a fronted adverbial, put the comma, and then copy the sentence. Do that 3 times. Okay, you might want to pause the video here and have a go at that activity. I'm going to give you one last thing to do after the pause. So let's take a pause. And we're back in the room. Now hopefully you came up with some really good sentences there. Now I'd like you to practice on your own, completely on your own. So I've got a sentence here that says, Riley threw the basketball. And on your own, I would like you to add the fronted adverbial and comma to tell me how he threw the basketball, when he threw the basketball, and why he threw the basketball. Please do share the sentences you come up with me. I hope you enjoy this activity. I've enjoyed teaching it to you, and as always, keep learning.